in English.
Bibi Flores. Ah, ese está también. Sí, Bibi Flores.
Thank you, everybody. I just wanted to say that I wanted to dedicate this presentation for a friend of mine, Dany Nerio, that he just passed away a few hours ago. And I just wanted to say that before. But yeah, let me just breathe a little bit. Okay. Okay. Okay, I'm good. Okay. My name is Bibi Flores. I'm an artist, I'm an activist, and I'm a survivor. I love painting since I was little. My father used to be a painter. He used to be interested in things like energy and metaphysics, and I always liked those things too. He used to have his studio at home, so he will have all his paintings there, and I will, grab some of them and play with them, and I experiment since I was little, so it's something that I always love to do, and it's how painting become part of what I love, and as a professional career. In 1997 is when I always say that I start my career professionally, because it was when I was starting to do more exhibitions and projects in Mexico. In 2005, I moved to New York, and I was doing also projects working in museums and exhibitions, etc. And I was working in, I always like energy, so I always like to work with that through my paintings, and I was doing at that time these paintings about my emotions and kind of like a diary where I was putting a lot of things related with my emotion through energy. So you can see, this is some of the works that you will see that I was doing when I was here in the Masters. That was around 2005 to 2008. In 2008, I was in the Masters, and I was doing some of this work until the other one. So this is some of the pieces. And then when I was in the Master in 2009, something happened to me that changed my work. And then it kind of like evolved, and from my emotions, I actually was raped here in New York. And this is unfortunately not the first time that this happened to me. I'm actually a survivor from kidnapping, from domestic violence, and from other things that this is the first time that I actually talking that public about all these things. Because I start this project that is called Goodbye to Assholes I Deserve Much Better. That it was what this took me from everything I noticed that I was. At that point, I grew up in this society of patriarchy that imposed from silence to violence to oppression in women, and I was part of that. So I actually wanted to tell my story of my emotions and my a message of empowerment, not only telling my story, but also like encourage other women, like just sharing what I went through, and also my healing process. So then you can go ahead. So I started, this is in 2013, so I started my project, and all these pieces is mainly a message of empowerment through my story. So I transform this story in art form, and I include energy, usually through my installations and my emotions, like a healing energy. And then in my photographs, I also include that surrounding, but also I include myself to explain part of the emotion and part of that process. It's from the identification of the assholes, because of course, in this society, you learn to accept things that they're familiarity to you that they should not. From there, to heal, to build healthy boundaries, to let go, and to achieve my goal through this project is like to show how you can heal from those, because I was not able to talk about these things before when I started. And then you can to celebrate yourself, celebrate your own highest potential and unique personality, and just be completely happy, but to the happiness, pure happiness. And that's it. So this is my project from 10 years, and hopefully I will get to see you when I exhibit the rest.
Thank you.